Okay guys, it's time for another Habs news update here. The Canadiens were back at practice today for the first time since like 1996, and we got a wide range of news to cover, including some real juicy stuff like the recent Patrick Roy news, to the Carey Price update, the Ben Chiarot trade chatter of the day, and lots more. But first, there's gonna be a giveaway at some point during this video. You can win yourself a Hockey Junkie extra large t-shirt, extra large because it's all I've got left. So all you gotta do is be the first to spot Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo on this video. He's gonna be here, he's gonna be small. If you're the first to see him, leave the timestamp in the comment section, and the first person to do this wins the shirt. So as you're watching, remember, keep in mind, if you see a small piece of shit on your screen, timestamp that thing in the comment section. Now, first on the list here, we're going to get the juicy Carey Price stuff right out of the way. We're going to knock it out of the park. Our little deer in headlights, Dominique Ducharme, took some more questions today on Carey Price, and here's what they managed to squeeze out of Mr. Big Quiet Tough Guy today. Ducharme says Price's virtual meeting with his doctor in New York has not yet occurred. Surprise, surprise. There are crucial in-person exams that had to be done with the doctor in New York, as well as the team trainers. More info is expected later today. Well, guess what? It's later today, and I haven't heard anything. Ducharme would also say, pending the results from the trainers' findings, Price's next step is to ramp up his on-ice exercises. Ducharme estimates Price wasn't on the ice since the middle of December, and I mean, geez, that's nearly a month ago. I don't know what the plan is, but it does sound like he's going to need a few more WD-40 bubble baths before he gets back, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't expect him back anytime soon. Moving on, we got an updated list of all the players that have COVID-19 on the Canadiens right now, as well as the injured players. The players you're looking at right now that have an I next to their name means that they're injured, and the players without an I, well, they can't really see shit. Just kidding. The players without an I next to their name, they're on COVID protocol. Next up, we've got another list of players here, compliments of luscious John Lou, as he names all the players who were at practice today. Now, you might notice a guy named D in there. That is Jean-Sebastien D. He was caught up by the Canadiens today and assigned to the team's taxi squad. And the guys that were at practice today, they looked happy. This is the longest that they've gone all year without losing a game. Not too bad. They're all hyped up. The boys are ready to get back to some losing. Josh Anderson, Yoel Armia, Mike Hoffman, and Christian Dvorak are all listed as day-to-day, so don't be shocked if one or more of these guys are back in action for next game. And Jeff Petrie is currently in the United States, but he's expected to join the team for practice on Tuesday if everything goes as planned. Ducharme would also give some more personal updates on a few players. He mentioned that Brendan Gallagher is feeling better, but he does need to be evaluated by trainers and doctors before they have a better indication of just how long he's going to be out. And the very last roster update that I've got here is Polly Byron. Oh, remember him? Yes, he does exist. And he now has COVID as well, so there's that. Okay, on to some more of the juicy stuff. Frank Seravalli gave some updates on the Benchrod Sweepstakes, stating that as it stands right now, the St. Louis Blues and the Florida Panthers are both the front runners for Ben Chiarot. According to Frank the Tank, both of these teams are interested right now, and they could have already been pitching offers to snag Chiarot from the other teams. Frankie would also say that there are obviously going to be more than two teams interested, as he considers Chiarot a perfect fit for a playoff run with just about any team. As for me, I wouldn't be shocked if he gets moved soon, but as a good buddy of mine on here, Philip St. Laurent, mentioned to me a little while ago, maybe waiting it out and just let some sort of bidding war happen would be the best to maximize the return. So, what do you guys think? Do you trade him now, or do you hang on to him a little bit? Moving on, we've also got some general manager updates. Supposedly, the first round of the interviews are over, and according to Renaud Lavoie, Patrick Roy was interviewed. And this meeting was planned a long time ago, back when Jeff Molson contacted Jacques Tanguay, who is president of the Quebec Ramparts, to request permission to speak with Roy. Now, oddly enough, just last week, Patrick Roy spoke with the media, and he kind of played dumb. He gave it the old, interviews? I don't know anything about any interviews. What interviews? But according to Chips Ahoy Lavoie, he did this intentionally because he didn't know if he was supposed to tell the media anything. He just wanted to protect the Canadiens, and he didn't want to let on that he was a potential candidate. And that definitely sounds like something Patrick Roy would do. That greasy bastard. He tricked us, man. Apparently, there's still a second round of interviews that are about to go down. We've got an interesting group of guys here looking for the job. And according to Eric Ingles and a bunch more of these whippersnappers, the Canadiens are hoping to name their general manager over the next couple of weeks. So that is some pretty big stuff. Get ready for that one. Now, before I do end this video, I gotta tone it down a couple of notches here. And I just want to send my condolences to Joel Edmondson and his family. His father passed away a couple of days ago after dealing with cancer. That's sad, terrible news. His dad was a Habs fan, living the dream, watching his son play for the Canadiens. And I hope nothing but the best for Big Joe and his family. And that does it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. As usual, leave me your thoughts down in the comment section. If you're still here, smash the piss out of that like button. And if you haven't already, squeeze the crap out of the subscribe button. And I'll see you next time.